and welcome to Visual Recreation, the essential video guide to any FML each and every week. I am your local movie buff, Drew.
That's right, and I'm Joey, the strategy guy, and we just want to say thank you for taking your time to respond to our feedback survey that we posted up in the chatter. A lot of great comments, a lot of good feedback for us that will hopefully help us improve this to give you guys the best show possible on Fantasy Movie League.
That's right, and we're starting with this episode.
That's right.
And we're going to be talking first about the new releases. And the only white release this week is Miss Bala, which is Miss Bullet.
Yes, Miss Bullet, Miss Bala, the Sony picture movie. What is it about?
Well, this is about Gloria and her friend. They get kidnapped by the cartel. They do a car bombing at a grocery store. The FBI pick them up, say, well, we got some dirt on you. You have to go into undercover to infiltrate this cartel and get us some information so we can take them down, where she learns the power and strength to survive and take these guys down the way she wants to. And twist ending, spoiler alert, she turns into a bullet.
I'm not so sure that that's the ending of the movie.
I'm pretty sure that's it.
The trailer looked a bit confusing the way they chopped it up to me, but hopefully we'll see how it does. Now this movie stars Gina Rodriguez.
Yep, Gina Rodriguez.
Anthony Mackie and Thomas Dekker.
That's right, and this was directed by Catherine Hardwicke, who you may remember directed Twilight and the Lords of Dogtown. Now Joey, what are we looking for box office wise?
Alright, well, Box Office Mojo has this at 2,000 plus theaters for theater count. Pro Box Office Long Range Forecast has it right now at $7.5 million. Remember to silence your cell phones in the theaters. But that is a minus 17%. It's a decrease from the previous week. So now, what does our boy Todd Thatcher think of this?
Well, our boy Todd Thatcher has this right now at $9.1 million, but be sure to check out his insider post and his other chatter posts because he might do a couple of revisions, but right now he has it at 9.1 as of filming this right now.
That's very true. Now, a few movies that I thought we could take a look at in comparison to Miss Bala. Sicario, which premiered in...
Wait, the first one or De Ese Lado?
The first one.
Or in Spanish, it would be Dia de Salado.
Oh, good job. You practiced that.
I did. Duolingo.
Nice. Okay. Sicario 2015 is when it was released, and it premiered in 2,620 theaters.
Wow.
And it made $12 million.
Wow, that's not bad.
So, I mean, it had some star power behind it.
Yeah, with
bigger names.
Benicio del Toro, Emily Blunt, and Josh Brolin. So, definitely.
Yeah, now the next movie I looked at was Superfly. This came out last year. It's a movie about a drug dealer that sets up his one last big job. Premiered in 2,220 theaters, and it made $6.8 million.
Oh, wow.
So that's getting a little closer to some of the estimates we're seeing for Miss Bala. Now another movie I looked at was Sabotage, that premiered in 2014 in 2,486 theaters, and it made $5.2 million.
Wow. I thought that would make so much more with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Joe Manganiello in that cast. For me, looking at this, I was going to comp it to Peppermint, which came out last year with Jennifer Gardner. That came out to around 4,500 PTA. I think the final theater count's going to come around 2,200.
Okay.
So with the 4,500, that would get it well over $10 million, which I think because of the Super Bowl that's going to be happening this weekend and whatnot, I'm kind of nervous about it. So I'm going to nerf it a little bit. I think this could definitely get around a PTA of 3,500 to maybe 4,000. So that would put it around a 8.8 to $8.8 million range, which falls in line right in the middle between Pro Box Office and Todd. But I think that's where we're going to see it around. But what do you think?
Okay, yeah, I mean, I like your thoughts on the Super Bowl.
Thanks.
Big games coming up.
Jerry Goff.
Definitely affects movie theaters, I believe. You got whole weekends. What's going on over there? But we got whole weekends planned around the Super Bowl. Big parties going on. So it's going to affect the box office. So I can definitely see this movie staying around where its
Past the
forecast
guac.
is. Yeah, $7.5 million. It's a good floor for this movie.
Yeah, for real. So now, let's go on to highlighting something that helps our games, and we think it could help your game. We're talking about the Cineplex Builder that is on the FML interface. It gives you all the slates of the movies for that week. Around its bonus bars is where they're priced, and you can flip all your estimates into there and see all that lineups. But what else you got on it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously estimates play a big part in this game because you need numbers to kind of guess what your Cineplex is going to make, so that you can better gauge what you're trying to pick. And the Cineplex Builder helps you do that. It shows you how much it costs in FML bucks. It shows you the theater count, shows you the per theater average of the movie, and it also shows the percent that it drops according to what you put as your estimate. Now, when you put these in, you get 10 Cineplex builds.
Yes.
That shows you different results based on your estimates. Now, there's also a movie picker by Spilled Milk.
Yep.
That we use very often.
Very often.
Now, his shows just what could be the perfect Cineplex, and with and without bonus on.
Yes.
But what I like about the Cineplex Builder is that you can select one of those 10 options, copy it to whatever league you're a part of.
Yes. And now I use both frequently during the weeks. I use the movie picker a little bit more just because I'm on my phone regularly throughout the day and I can access it mobily, Spilled Milk's movie picker. And I also like Spilled Milk's movie picker because it puts a lot of all the pros numbers as if they come in during the week. So you get like if Box Office Report puts his numbers out there, Spilled Milk is putting them out there. Box Office Profit, Box Office Pro, BizRec. These are just names of pros that he's on his websites that can really help you guys out.
Yeah.
So I think it's very important also I want to just give us some advice that once the new week starts and you get the new slate of FML movies and all the different selections and whatnot, just put out your gut numbers out there on a spreadsheet or somewhere and then tweak them as more pros and more information comes out. I've started doing this because of being a part of the FML podcast, and I have to know what the worst performer, what my best performer, what my wild card is, and a lineup because a lot of times are Wednesday nights, Wednesday afternoons. So to me, I think it's important. I think it gets you a little bit more in tune with the game as you put just some gut reactions and then see how other pros come out with it and see how they figure out their numbers and see how yours stack up and how they change a little bit. And you can and then you're prepared by Friday morning.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All right, so now we're going to take a look at a movie for next week. Kind of keep your eye out on this one. What do you got?
So mine is just a general umbrella of awards movies expansion. Now the Academy Awards Oscars are coming out on February 24th. That's when the whole thing is. So as we grow nearer to that, these are where these awards movies are going to get a little bit more tricky to put estimates and projections in because of expansions, declines, all this other stuff. So I have Green Book, look out for Green Book, Bohemian Rhapsody, Favorite, and possibly other awards movies that could leak onto the slate, maybe not this week, but maybe closer on towards the Oscars with A Star is Born and Vice. I'm just saying, last awards I can remember was like Moonlight, La La Land, and Lion, and Lion got it like 3 weeks in a row, and like that was hard to pick.
Yeah, they just kept coming back up. Like, award season's got to be the most challenging season in Fantasy Movie League. So if you're just starting in Fantasy Movie League and you're finding it very frustrating, don't worry, it is a little bit frustrating.
Yeah,
that's award season.
This is the hardest learning curve.
And I think your umbrella covered what I was going to say, because I think a movie to look out for next week would be Favorite if it expands at all because of the awards that it's nominated for. Then just keep that in mind, what Drew said about like La La Land and Lion, how they just kept showing up, kept getting bonus and stuff like that. It could happen. It's award season.
Yep. But that's it for this week on Visual Recreation. Leave us a comment letting us know what you're thinking throughout this week. What movie you're looking at for BP, what's a good holdover. Let us know in the comment section below. And while you're down there, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. And also check out some of these videos that we've done over the past and let us know what you do. But thank you for watching. And sometimes you gotta risk it to get that biscuit.